Welcome to Big Mike TV. We're here in front of BP8 Fitness located in Hyde Park, London, Ontario. And we're going to go inside for a tour of the gym, check out a class, and then we're going to talk to the owner and former NHL player, Brandon Prust. Come on inside. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thanks for having us down here, man. I've been super excited to come and check the place out.
Yeah.
And I was hoping that you could give us a little tour of the gym and just let us know some of the programs and stuff that you offer here, man. So,
Thanks for having me.
absolutely.
So right here, this is kind of our main, where we do our classes,
Okay.
and I train a lot of hockey teams. Even other sports, I have baseball teams and soccer teams, so it's not really geared to hockey teams, but that's obviously my background. So I've just cleared all the weights off this turf, which I do every night before my hockey teams. So we do classes, about 7 classes a day. We do 6 a.m.,
Nice.
7 a.m., 8:30, 9:30, noon, and 4:30, 5:30.
Yep.
But Fridays, our last one's at noon on Fridays.
Yep.
So that's why I've cleared this off, and I have a team I train tonight. But during the week, I usually have about 2 teams, so I get here around 6. I start to clear as classes kind of finishing. I'll start to clear, then I clear as quick as I can, and then a team comes in, and we knock those out at 6:30 and 7:30. I do teams. 3. You guys are gonna double up. When you guys switch, we're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 4 races, so you guys are gonna go. Up, you stay nice and low, always facing the mirror. Go. One more time. Go for it. One more time. Do that twice. Same thing, face the mirror. Small and quick. Small and quick, all right? As quick as we can. Go. Good job. All right, good. We have a great space. We have an area where the parents can come and sit and watch. They don't have to sit out in their cars, right? They don't just drop their kids off. They come in and they see what their kids are doing, right? And so, they love it. I even have a TV back there for them. If there's a big game on, I can put the game on for them. So,
Sweet.
The parents enjoy it as well.
Can your class members come in when they want, just use this facility?
So we have different memberships. So we have a membership for just classes, and then we have a membership, our VIP membership. So you can come in and use the weight room in the back here. So I'll show you that weight room. But we do have members that are VIP members. So sometimes they might want to do a class. Sometimes they want to do their own workout. I find most people love the classes. Because you don't really have to think about what you're going to do for your workout.
So yeah, this is primarily for like open gym members.
So this is our VIP members, and then we have a couple personal trainers, Rita and Anna Mary and Brady, and then myself.
Yeah.
This is where I train a lot of my older hockey guys for my summer program. Obviously, we use back here, but
Great.
Prust, you got the racks, you got our 5 station here.
You got everything.
You got everything you need. It's not it's not a monster gym, but we got everything you need right here, right? So, and lots of key, cool pieces.
It's your primary piece of equipment that you can kind of do anything on.
Exactly.
So I find me seeing some of the public gyms, there's stuff in there that just.
There's a lot of machines that are just one-dimensional too,
Exactly.
right? So that's one thing that there's the important ones, right? Like, I do like the leg press and the hack squat, and
sure.
there's stuff that is one, but at one dimension, especially for this gym, it has to be, most of our pieces have to be, you need to be able to use them for lots of other things.
For sure. So you've been open for what, about 2 years?
Not even 2
years?
Yeah, a year, and we opened up November 2023, so a year and 3 months basically.
Well, I heard about it. I heard you were coming, man. So since then, I was kind of excited to come up and check out the space. Like, I want to ask you, how did you actually get into the whole fitness industry thing, and what kind of inspired you to open up your own training?
So, when I was playing, it was something that helped me get to the NHL, was going to camp in the best shape and being at the top of the team and in fitness, right? I always wanted.
You knew the importance.
I always wanted to be, my first years I was playing with Calgary. I always wanted to chase a Ginla, right? Ginla was the guy that was fitness. His fitness was he was the guy, right? So going there, I was like, I want to try and catch the Ginla, right? So that was always something. I always worked very hard in the summers, and so I really, the gym part was something I wanted to get into, help the next generation of athletes coming up, and the gym is one thing, but also the mental side of things too, right? So there's other aspects other than just working out in the gym. So that was kind of my main focus, and I went to my friend, his name's Mike, and I went to him. I knew he had gyms already that he built back home in Trinidad, and so I went to him and said, "Hey, can you help me build a gym?" And he said, "You know what, I want to build a gym here in London as well." And he was more about the classes, right? And I was more, I wanted to kind of get the hockey program going. And we just ended up kind of collabed, and now we have this hybrid gym. So we do lots of, a little bit of everything in it.
It's a really cool setup, man. And one thing I think it's important is like the whole thing about building a community too, right? And there's a lot of misconceptions, I think, about private facilities that maybe people have some apprehensions about. So they tended to be a little bit more comfortable to go into the, into the public gyms. What could you expand on that might give somebody a little bit better of an idea of what they're kind of walking into?
So, and that's one thing that people are a little intimidated about the classes.
Right.
And one thing I always tell people is, nobody's watching you. Everyone's so focused on themselves.
True.
And you don't have to keep up with the guy next to you or the woman next to you. You don't need to do 100, start slow. Just you go at your pace.
Yeah.
And then as you get better, you get more, and now you start to condition yourself, and you're lifting heavy weights, maybe you're doing harder at the cardio, but nobody's watching you work out. Everyone's so dialed in.
It's one of the biggest fears.
That it's one of the biggest fears. I don't want to work out with other people. I'm like, nobody cares about what you're doing.
100%.
It's just you. Everyone cares about what they're doing, and the coach is there walking around just making sure you're lifting properly. If you're new, obviously we focus on you a little more than people that have been here for a year, right? We know that they've got the workouts figured out, or they're just a little more advanced. So we take care of those new members just a little extra special, right? And everyone else, and like you say, with family, making it a community, right?
Sure.
Everybody takes care of, when they know there's new members, everyone's, your first day, and they talk to them and they help them out, they encourage them. So that's one thing here. We have a great group of people, and our members are awesome, and everybody's getting along.
I think I totally agree with you. I think one of the things that I've seen too in the industry is where it's starting to change now is that people don't really care so much about, the training app or the fat diet or the programming stuff. It is about community. People who want to be connected with other like-minded people. And you've got that family vibe, that family atmosphere here. So I could feel the energy as soon as I walked in. Everybody feels like they're connected, like this is their second home.
Exactly, right? And you see everybody, you know, our weekend classes are usually pretty packed, and you know, the energy is a lot, you know, and just like our Friday at noon classes, you know, we have 20 people in that. So it's there's those classes, there's 6 a.m.s are very busy, and you just see people are always, everyone's friends now, right? Everyone's, you know, hanging in, how's your weekend, and chatting. And that's another thing that we have here with that lounge where everybody can hang out, right? Which is not a lot of gyms have. So people sit relaxed and they talk shop, they talk about whatever. It's not like come in and get out, right? It's come and stay, and you know,
people I've found too, people want to hang around after and do just that. I want to finish up with one question. What would be the best piece of advice that you could give somebody who's looking to start getting back in shape and joining a fitness facility? Again, with having some apprehensions, sometimes people, they just got to take action. But if they just had that one piece of advice that could resonate with them to get them in here and start getting themselves in shape, because we know everybody's out there with the
I know, and they're thinking, so the one thing that, and you see it, you know, sometimes when the members come in and you say, hey, how you doing? And they're like, it was a struggle to get here today, you know, and I was in my car and it was like, do I go to, and you know, that you have, I'm like, you got yourself here. That's the hardest part. The workout's not even the hardest for some people. It's getting to the gym, right? Just
getting here.
Just get here, and then you just feel you feel great after. You feel accomplished, you feel like, you know, and you're ready to take on the day. So it's like, just get, you know, if you can make sure you do 3 a week, right? Just commit to it, and you'll just feel so much better about yourself, and you'll start to feel healthier. And that's all it is just getting that, just getting there, just get yourself up and do it. And that's what, you know, people are always in that dilemma, and that's what we say it's the hardest part is just is getting your butt there, and then the workouts, everyone gets through the workouut,
and you get those first 3 under your belt, and then you start to,
and then once you start feeling better, and you start to see, people start seeing progress, and they go, okay, now it's easy. So if you're just starting out, just get there, just do it, and you won't regret it.
For sure. Right? Awesome. Well, Brandon, listen, thanks a lot for your time. Pleasure chatting with you and meeting you. You got a fantastic facility, and make sure to give you a huge shout out. So thanks again, man. Everybody, hope you enjoyed that video and the gym tour I had here talking with Brandon Prust, owner and the founder of BP8 Fitness. Now, if you want to learn more about some of the programs and the services that they offer, go to bp8.ca, or you can find them on Instagram at BP8 Fitness. Hope you enjoyed the tour.